Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 14th, 2026. Almost said 2025. 2026, we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. But, ladies and gentlemen, WWE I guess we're getting another return in August 3rd. Because we got a video package of Big Cass, Big Bill. We don't know if Enzo Amore is coming back. We don't know. That's the rumor. The rumors are happening. People are saying Baron Corbin is coming back. Guess what? He came back. People are saying Big Cass. Big Cass is coming back after SummerSlam. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's pretty cool for Big Cass. I don't know is he coming alone. But if he doesn't come alone, if he comes with Enzo, the tag team division getting harder now. They need the tag team division because there's not a lot of tag teams for any of the tag team division. That's why they're using AAA tag team titles to face the WWE tag team champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth. That's why they're doing it that way. I'm okay with that. But they could use their own company's tag teams, right? So they don't have that. But I'm hoping that Enzo does come back. But remember, he did not get released. He got blamed for something, and we don't know. I guess he didn't do anything because he didn't go in jail for it. So I guess he didn't do anything. I guess he was innocent. But like, there's a lot of people that Vince McMahon released, and people thought or got fired because they did something bad. Because I remember Big Cass got released because he did something bad in backstage. I mean, if you guys didn't know that, he grabbed somebody that he's not supposed to be grabbing. It's a woman. So yeah, I don't know what else is going to happen there. We have Big Cass. He left AEW. I didn't know he was going to be this early. I thought we were going to wait like for months for this to happen. Even with Baron Corbin, when he was done from MLW. He came right back to WWE. I guess he already signed a contract to WWE, but he has to wait until his contract is done with MLW, just like Big Bill. Maybe he signed with the WWE, but he has to wait until his contract expired and he could come back. So that's pretty cool. The rumors saying that Mike Satana might come to WWE. Because he's a free agent now, right? I believe so. I think he's done with TNA. That's why he lost the world title to Nick Nemeth. Because he is a free agent. So that's going to be interesting. We got some old school guys like 2016 WWE with Baron Corbin. I know Baron Corbin was there a little longer than 2016. And we got Big Cass. I know he's been there a little longer. But when they've been like a top star in NXT, it was like in 2016. And I would like to hear Enzo do that SAWFT, soft. I would like to hear that again. I don't think I want to see that singles run that Big Cass had when he was part of WWE the first time. I didn't like that one when he had a problem with Daniel Bryan. I'm hoping they actually make him, if he's doing this by himself, if he's coming back to WWE by himself, I'm hoping that they make him strong. Make him more powerful. Make him try to go for a championship. Like Baron Corbin, he's going for the United States title. That's what it looks like he wants to do. But Big Cass should go for a title, man. He never won a title. It's not like Baron Corbin. He won a title. Big Cass has potential to win a title. I was hoping that they win the tag titles. Him and Enzo. I didn't care if it was NXT or main roster they win tag titles. I was upset that they got rid of them as a tag team. And Enzo was in the Cruiserweight division. It was stupid. That was stupid. I'm hoping that... but in the video, they showed the SAWFT soft chants and the signs. So, could we see Enzo make a return? My dad thinks it never happened. But people, WWE brought CM Punk back. And CM Punk talked trash about everybody in the WWE. Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. He hated there and he wants to talk trash. And guess what? They brought him back. I can't say about the same thing with Baron Corbin because he never talked trash about WWE. I can't say that because he just got released, and then I think he got released to make him a bigger star, and then bring him back. He was gone for a year. It didn't take him years to come back to WWE. Some people like Bobby Lashley was gone for years, and they finally brought him back. I think when they release people, they just want them to be they don't have the biggest stardom, so they take them to another, let them go to a different company, and see if they get be a big star there. And if they are, maybe they will offer them. Maybe they will try to figure out when is their contract expires for that company. And they said, you want to come back to WWE? You're a superstar now. People will love you. The WWE fans will love you. Because a lot of people was surprised when Baron Corbin came back. I was surprised. I thought he was the Danhausen thingy bobber, but bodyguard. But he's not. And Big Cass is not either. Who is this bodyguard for Danhausen? And we heard now the Saturday's main event match between Danhausen and JD McDonough, because what happened in the gauntlet match. Tell you guys more about that. Danhausen versus JD McDonough will turn into a no disqualification match. So, I guess whoever this guy is, now Danhausen can win without getting DQ'd. We will see what happens there. What else we have? Saturday's main event, we got Laura Valkyria versus Bayley. Bayley called out Laura Valkyria. Laura Valkyria looks like she was a homeless girl when she came out. Looked like she was doing drugs. I don't know if that's the whole thing, but it looks scary. I don't like how people look when they did drugs. It looks scary. And I get, the character looks cool. It looks different for somebody turning heel. It's different. I guess Laura just thinks she lost everything. So what's the point of putting makeup on? And look that creepy. But ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like Bayley tried to talk to Laura, but Laura blamed Bayley for everything that happened, and she's saying that she's not the locker leader, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and she's saying that she used her, she lied to her, saying that you're a locker leader, that you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and all that stuff. So Bayley says, I can't talk to you, so I'm going to see you at Madison Square Garden for Saturday's main event. She talked to Adam Pearce. She's having a match with Laura Valkyria. Because Laura Valkyria is upset about Bayley's, I guess, what she done in her career. Bayley talked about that she was the first ever women's tag team champions. She held multiple championships. She won the Royal Rumble. And then she said, I'm going to add another award in my career is going to be kicking your butt. And that's going to happen at Saturday's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, what else we have? We have the Vision segments. We're going to hear from Maxine and why she did what she did and why she making out with Austin Theory. Before she explains, Otis and Akira Tozawa comes out. And they are upset, and they're telling Miss Maxine Dupree, can they talk? So Maxine Dupree told the guys, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Austin Theory, to go out of the ring. That she could talk to them. Now Otis and Akira Tozawa are telling her about Austin Theory, that he's a bad guy, and all that stuff. So Maxine said, you guys don't know him, all that stuff, you don't know him. And it looked like Otis was about to confess his feelings for Maxine Dupree now, finally. But Austin Theory made fun of him. call him names, saying that he would never, a girl like Maxine Dupree will never date a guy like Otis. That's just rude. That's just rude. And then Otis got so angry and he attacked Austin Theory. So we had a brawl between the Vision. Logan Paul didn't do anything because he had her arm. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got Otis attacking Austin Theory. Braun Breaker got involved. Akira Tozawa got involved. Akira Tozawa got playing over the announce table. But it looked like Otis was about to hurt Austin Theory, because nobody could take him down. They were trying to pound on him. But Otis hulked up and started knocking everybody out. And then when he had his one-on-one with Austin Theory was begging not to get hurt. And then Maxine got in front of Otis, saying that we could fix this and all that stuff. She was about to kiss him until Austin Theory did a low blow onto Otis. It was a ruse from Maxine Dupree. She was laughing and she was telling Otis it would never happen between us. This would never happen. And ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't the end. Austin Theory knocks out Otis with brass knucks that Miss Maxine Dupree had on her. And ladies and gentlemen, after that, in the backstage, Paul Heyman is happy. He's proud. He's happy with all what happened to the Vision. But he says, Maxine did a phenomenal job. Why do you need me now? And he walks away. Does that mean Paul Heyman's gone and he gave the management of management of the Vision to Maxine Dupree? That's going to be interesting. Next we have a contract signing, but that's the end of the show. We got Brock Lesnar coming out. Well, technically we heard from Paul Heyman. He called Oba Femi a dummy. They had policemen over there because they're scared of Oba Femi. And they had a restraining order on him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, calling Oba Femi, he's not going to like that. So he came out because Paul Heyman said a lot of things. I don't remember what he said. I just know he called him a dummy. So Oba Femi comes out and he wants to know why there's so many policemen, because you guys are scared of him and all that stuff. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman says, why? It's because you have a trespassing your restraining order, and he told the policeman, do your job. They ran out of the ring. Oba just attacked the policeman, throw everybody out. And he is pissed. But Adam Pearce told Oba Femi in backstage, everything was fake. It was not real. You don't have a restraining order. They're not pressing charges after you beat the living hell of them. So, Oba Femi is fine. But Oba Femi knows that they're scared. That's why they're running. That's why they have policemen. But at SummerSlam, at Hell in a Cell, we're going to see that match happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez. It was a pretty decent match. Of course, Judgment Day got involved. So Ruka came out to make the save as well. The winner of that match was Io Sky. Io Sky wins the match. And what's going to happen? The Judgment Day attacked Ruka. I think this was after the match. So Ruka came out to make the save. But the numbers game was just too much. And Raquel was too much. Raquel took out Ruka. And then they start beating up Io Sky. And Liv Morgan hits Io Sky with the championship belt. We have Royce Keys versus Jimmy Uso. This match happened during the commercial break when Jimmy was trying to find Solo. Sikoa. But Royce Keys attacks Jimmy Uso during his entrance. And now we have this match. And ladies and gentlemen, this match happened. And it was a pretty okay match. Until Jacob Fatu heard about this match, and he stormed to the ring, jumps over the barricade of where the audience is, and attacks Royce Keys. Royce Keys wins by DQ. And they were about to knock Royce Keys out this time, just like they tried to do with Solo last week on SmackDown. Solo comes out and makes the save. Told Jacob Fatu don't do it because he says, now I know. I had to be with the family. So he said he's going to join the bloodline. He puts the ones up. And there's Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso putting the ones up. And then Solo was smiling, and he did a Samoan spike on Jimmy Uso. But it was a little too much because Jacob Fatu attacked him. He had a little upper hand. And then Royce Keys tried to save him. It didn't work out. And the Italian deathlock from Jacob Fatu on Solo trying to take him out. LA Knight comes out, makes a save with a steel chair. And LA Knight makes an issue a challenge at SummerSlam, 6-man tag team match. The Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, Jimmy Uso, they had to call up the main event, Jey Uso, to face LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Solo and LA Knight is going to work as a team at SummerSlam. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, we only had 3 matches because the gauntlet match was a little long. So we have a number 1 contendership to the Intercontinental title. Dirty Dom was doing a hell of a job. He got rid of Joe Hendry. But at the end, with Dominic Mysterio, he was about to get rid of, I think it was Javon Evans. He tried to get rid of Javon Evans, and he tried to do the frog splash. Danhausen comes out, tried to curse Dominic. Remember how he does it? The pyro pops up when he says, "You are cursed." The pyro comes up and makes people go just get burned, I guess. So he did that, and the wrong pyro of the wrong turnbuckle went off. But the distraction was good enough for Javon Evans to get the pin. Javon Evans did a hell of a job. He got rid of Dragon Lee. He did a job with Rusev, but Rusev was too much. He did 3 I forget what it's called. Accolade. He did 3 of those. Javon got out 2 of those, and ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd one, his back couldn't handle it. He tried to break it, but it didn't work out. Javon Evans lost the match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Gable beat Rusev, got rid of Rusev, and then he had a match with Ethan Page. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match and heading to SummerSlam to face Penta for the Intercontinental Championship will be Chad Gable. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have our contract signed. There was a lot of things said. A lot of personal things said between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. They signed the contract. Seth was done, but Roman is not done. But at the end, after they said all this personal stuff, Seth Rollins punched Roman Reigns in the face. They were going at it. And Mr. Seth Rollins was trying to do a curse stomp. It didn't work out. He got Superman punch. Roman tried to put Seth Rollins through a table. Didn't work. And Seth Rollins with a stomp to end Monday Night Raw. But we still don't know anything about the 2K26 DLC that's coming up. It's supposed to be coming up. Because we know the WrestleMania DLC pack is coming up in August. I forgot what the date. I think it was 17, right? I don't know. I didn't look it up. But I know that's in August. I don't really care for that one very much because we're getting a Cody Rhodes, we're getting a Liv Morgan. Why do I need more of those people? I already got a whole bunch of Cody Rhodes because of my faction. Why do I need it again? I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still don't know anything about that 2K26 DLC. We don't know what's coming out. People are saying the 22nd. I think it is on the 22nd, but normally they show us something about these this thing, about these DLCs, because there's like they give us pictures or entrances. Why they're not giving us anything, I don't know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I got no more updates. Big Cass is coming back. August 3rd. I wonder what he's going to be what he's going to do. Will we see Enzo? Will we see Mike Santana? Will we see Zilla Fatu show up? No, I was waiting for it when Jacob Fatu came out with Solo. Because not three people can handle the bloodline. Remember, there's Roman Reigns. When he's done with Seth Rollins, he's going to help his bloodline members. And I don't really believe that Solo is not going to be part of the bloodline. He's wearing bloodline colors. Red. That's what he's wearing. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I mean, he could betray LA Knight and Royce Keys at SummerSlam. We don't know. Whew. Oh my God, I hate waking up, man. What's the point of waking up when I'm still tired? My dog is just looking at me. Hi, puppy. Hi. I thought there was something wrong with his eye, but it's just shiny. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, that's something today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Layla Diggs got injured, so she can't have her match with Zarya for the Women's North American title. But Robert Stone says, I'm going to give the fans what they want. They want a Women's North American title match. I'm going to give them one. So he's going to try to find a replacement. Are we going to see a TNA guy or a debut person to get a shot? Because he didn't tell us who the replacement is. We have to wait until NXT tonight. So I don't know. We will find that out. Who Zarya will be facing for her title. Please don't tell me it's Tatum Paxley. Well, I don't think it could be Tatum, because Tatum is having problems with the new girl, right? Nikki Blackheart. I know she has a new name, but I can't remember her new name until I see it again. I hope it's somebody that's surprising, because TNA is using 2 NXT women's for their Knockouts TV title tournaments. Why is WWE not using no TNA superstars? I have no idea. But if you guys enjoyed this video, thumbs up. See you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!